Hey developers, welcome to Devcovery. Today, we're bringing you the hottest open source projects trending on GitHub, so you don't miss any tech developments worth your attention.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into a trending project on GitHub, Computer, a powerful new tool from Cloudflare that gives AI agents the ability to see and control a computer's graphical interface. This moves beyond text-based APIs, allowing models to operate applications just like a human by looking at the screen and using a mouse. We'll explore how this could fundamentally change AI-driven automation. What if a stateless serverless function could have its own persistent computer, one with a complete file system and the ability to run programs? This isn't just a hypothetical question. A new Cloudflare project, simply called Computer, is exploring this exact idea, and it's already attracting a massive amount of attention. Developed by Cloudflare, Computer is a virtual machine designed specifically for AI agents and applications that run in serverless environments. Its momentum is undeniable. The project has rocketed past 2,800 stars, with an impressive 891 of those added in just a single day. The goal here is to overcome the built-in limitations of serverless platforms, which have always struggled with the lack of a persistent file system or the power to run complex programs. The core pain point is that serverless functions are, by design, stateless. This model, often called Function as a Service or FaaS, is great for scaling simple, quick tasks, but it becomes a major roadblock for more complex operations. In the past, developers had to stitch together calls to external databases or object storage, which is a clumsy and inefficient process for tasks that need a consistent workspace. For an AI agent that needs to write code, run tests, and manage files, this fragmented approach just doesn't work well. The unique angle for Cloudflare Computer is to build a persistent file system and execution environment directly into the serverless model itself. The architecture is ingenious because it separates state from execution. The system's source of truth, a virtual file system, is stored inside a Cloudflare Durable Object that uses SQLite. This setup guarantees data consistency and enables very fast operations on file metadata. For the execution part, the project uses a hybrid model. Think of it like a workshop with two different sets of tools. For heavy-duty jobs that require full Linux compatibility, it provides a container backend. Inside this container, a daemon named Computered mounts the file system using Fuse. For quicker, simpler tasks, it offers a lightweight isolate backend to run shell scripts or JavaScript modules directly inside a worker. A single API, workspace.runtime, exec, intelligently sends the job to the right backend. This design gives developers a powerful choice: the full compatibility of a container or the low latency of a serverless isolate. All communication between the container and the durable object is handled by a high-performance CaptainWeb RPC channel designed for efficient synchronization. So what does this look like in practice? It allows developers to build AI agents that have their own private digital workbench. An agent can be given a task to write code, run tests, and save the results, all within its own sandbox computer. Beyond just agents, an application could take a user request and dynamically generate a PDF or a video by running tools like Pandoc or FFmpeg inside that container backend. This also opens up possibilities for API-driven cloud development workspaces or running specific stateful tasks in a CI/CD pipeline. While the project is still experimental and not yet ready for production, developers can start exploring its potential by installing the @Cloudflare Computer package. Feedback from the community has been cautiously optimistic. Technical blogs are praising the architecture, viewing it as a powerful new paradigm for building autonomous agents. The idea of a persistent workspace that can switch between fast isolates and full containers is being called a smart trade-off between cost and capability. However, some critics are pointing to a disconnect between the marketing claims and the project's current preview-only status. Without large-scale use cases, its real-world performance and stability are still open questions. While the approach is definitely innovative, it does introduce potential challenges. The architecture itself, with its multiple layers from Fuse to RPC to durable objects, could create performance bottlenecks, particularly for I/O heavy workloads. Debugging an issue across all these different layers might also prove to be a complex task for the end user. Furthermore, the design is deeply tied to Cloudflare's proprietary services, like Durable Objects. This creates a significant risk of vendor lock-in, making it very difficult to move an application built on Computer to another cloud provider without a complete rewrite. Cloudflare Computer is more than just a new tool. It represents a conceptual shift. It reimagines the serverless paradigm by giving ephemeral functions what they've always lacked: a persistent memory and a dedicated place to work. For anyone building the next generation of AI agents or complex automated workflows, this project offers a compelling glimpse into a more stateful and capable future for the cloud.
That's all for today's Devcovery. We hope these GitHub trending projects spark some inspiration for your development work. You can find all the repos mentioned in the description below. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you tomorrow at the same time.